just a little. Okay, so we're going to be doing number 69, and that is the skirt and sweater question. And I know a lot of you guys have a question on that, right? Okay, so how many skirts are there? There are 7 skirts. Okay, and how many sweaters are there? 8 sweaters. Treat this like 2 different problems. Okay, so if I had 7 skirts and I'm picking 3, do they have to be in a specific order? Mannequin 1, mannequin 2, mannequin 3. Do they have to be in a specific order? Yes. Why? Because having blue, red, green is going to be different than having green, red, blue. It's a different display. And by the way, we didn't do combinations yet, so that's a good indicator that you have to have it in a specific order. So we have 7 skirts and we're picking 3, so we have 7P3. Now another way to do this was, here's mannequin 1, mannequin 2, and mannequin 3. How many different skirts are there to choose from for the first mannequin? How many different skirts are there to choose from? 7. Once that skirt is on this mannequin, how many are there to choose from now? And then, there you go. Multiply these 3 numbers and you get your answer. Okay, so whether you do it this way or whether you do it this way, either way you get to the same answer. Okay? Any questions on this? No questions? What is the answer? Can you guys do this without a calculator? Okay? Yes. Because this is 7 times 6, 5, 4, ... And over here, we have the difference, which is 7 minus 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. These all cancel out. Okay, now, that's how many skirts, how many different combinations of skirts there are. How about sweaters? We have 8P3. Or, we have 1, 2, 3 mannequins. How many different sweaters to choose from? Once that's on the mannequin, we only have 7. Once those 2 are on the mannequin, we only have 6 to choose from. So whether you do it this way or this way, same thing. What's the answer here? What is it? Okay, so this is how many different skirts, this is how many different sweater combinations are we going to add or multiply. We're going to multiply because for each one of these sequences, we'll have 336 of these sequences. Each one of these will have 336 of these. So we multiply. So 210 times 336 will give us our answer. Who wants to see how to do this without a calculator? Double this. Double it, you get 672. And put 2 zeros at the end. And 336 with a 0 at the end. And just add them. Okay, just a little mental math trick. Any questions? How did I do what? 200 times 336 and 10 times 336. 200 times 336 is just doubling it. Just double this number and put 2 zeros at the end. And 10 times this is just putting a 0 at the end. And then you add them.